All right, so Errol Spence is out here claiming that he's doing all the heavy lifting. Well, he wants y'all to know, you know. What I got to say to that is, Errol Spence, if you're doing all the heavy lifting, let me ask you, well, how much you benching in? Because I guarantee you can't bench 147 pounds. Wink, wink. You get where I'm going in with it? You know what I'm saying? Nobody told Errol Spence to do no heavy lifting. Ain't nobody tell you to go fight Ugas or no shit like that. That's something that you chose to do because you didn't want a head-on collision with Terrence Bud Crawford. Period. You know what I'm saying? Period. And you wonder why people clowning you on the internet. You know what I'm saying? At this point, just think about this for a second. We live in an era where you have to beg a fighter to fight. Do you know what that's equivalent to? That's equivalent to begging a fish to swim. Real talk. Real talk. I got to beg you to do something that you signed up for to do, that's in your nature to do. You know what I'm saying? That you chose as a profession. I got to beg you to do that. No, man, just say that you don't want to fight Terrence Bud Crawford. In case you guys haven't figured it out by now, they trying to age Terrence Bud Crawford out. Errol Spence won't go nowhere near Terrence Bud Crawford till they see a decline in his skill set. Period. Flat out. Flat out. You know what I'm saying? Because that Manny Pacquiao whole dilemma got blew to shit. You know what I'm saying? You keep talking about Terrence Bud Crawford, right? And this is the crazy thing. You remember when he said Terrence Bud Crawford couldn't sell this, he can't sell that, people can't sell out family barbecues and all that other shit. You remember that talk? You know what I'm saying? So you mean to tell me that Ugas can sell better than Terrence Bud Crawford, Eroll? This is what I'm saying, the contradiction with you guys. You know what I'm saying? These boxers say one thing and say, this is the reason why I'm not fucking with you, or this is the reason why I'm not fighting you. Then turn around and fight somebody with those same attributes or flaws that they complained about the person that they ducked. Ain't nothing left to say about this guy at this point. It's not just the fact that Errol Spence is ducking. It ain't just that. It's the way he going about it. He couldn't go about it in a more chicken shit kind of way than what he's doing right now. You know what I'm saying? This is why people talk shit about Tank, but it's one thing that I've always respected about Tank. When they was questioning the fight Lomachenko, Tank is one of the only boxers I know that flat out told you, I'm not ready for that fight. What else can you say after that? He was straight up honest with you. I'm not ready for that fight right now. That's not something that I'm looking at right now. But he told you, I am not ready. Who can talk about him for that? Who? That's what Errol Spence needs to just say, look, I don't want no parts of this guy. Yes, I know I supposedly whooped on Mayweather's ass in the Mayweather gym, but I don't want none of this guy. So far has not lived up to the truth. So far has not lived up to the boogeyman. You know what I'm saying? When somebody asks you about fights, you talk about chilling on a ranch. You know, like I said, and a lot of people take it as malice. You know, people are only using the things and the words that Errol Spence said and use it against them when that shit turns out to be the opposite of what he's been bumping out of his gums. It's nothing more, nothing less. Y'all claim this guy is the truth. So why wouldn't nobody demand anything of him if he's supposed to be the truth, the top guy, the next this, the next that, and all that other stuff? If you're all that, then why would a fan base get mad or even a boxer get mad because somebody want to see you fight some stiff competition or somebody who can give you some stiff competition? What's the problem with it? You know what I'm saying? But they ain't trying to do nothing but age Terrence Bud Crawford out. That's it. You know what I'm saying? What is Terrence Bud Crawford? 33, 34? You know what I'm saying? And you got to understand, boxing is a young man's sport. You got to know when you get in your 30s, you are considered old in boxing. The reason why people forget this because people start boxing so late and they stay in the game so late. You guys forgot that this is a young man's sport. But truthfully, when you're around Terrence Crawford age, you should be gearing up to retire. Truthfully. You know what I'm saying? I know people staying here till they 40 and stuff like that, but you know what I'm saying? That's that recent stuff for the most part. You know what I'm saying? But you're supposed to be out of the game by that time simply for health reasons. So they want to age Terrence Bud Crawford out, and they ain't gonna go nowhere near him until they see some kind of decline. You know? And the worst part about it is this. We seen what happened with Anthony Joshua, Deontay Wilder, right? You know what I'm saying? That's the fight we wanted. Instead, they gave us Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder. It's not the fight that we wanted, but we end up enjoying the trilogy. You know what I'm saying? At any point in time, either one of these guys could take a loss and it loses the luster off the fight. Like Anthony Joshua versus Deontay Wilder, even if they made the fight now, that fight will be nowhere near what it could have been before either of these men took a loss. You know what I'm saying? Boxing fucks itself. You know, it really does. But at the end of the day, when you talking about you out here doing heavy lifting and you out here doing extra shit that nobody asked you to do, and then you want people to give you props for basically finding a cute way to duck somebody or get out of a tough situation with Boots Ennis and Terrence Bud Crawford, and then you want to turn around and ask us to acknowledge you for doing heavy lifting, get the fuck out of here, man. Come on, man. Grow up, bro. Grow up. Just say flat out you don't want to fight the man. And for Terrence Bud Crawford, I've always told him that Errol Spence don't tell me how good Terrence Bud Crawford is. Terrence Bud Crawford need to go find something else, something bigger, because there's a lot of things bigger than Eroll, and there's people who's less timid to get in the ring with you than Eroll. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to see your career on a whole somewhat, because one guy just flat out want to act like a diva, pretend like he the shit, but not really do what he claiming that he is. You know what I'm saying? Him or his fan base. Enough of that shit. You don't want to fight? Okay, you scared you don't want to fight? I don't need to fuck with you no more. Let's move on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Crawford need to do. He need to go pursue bigger shit. That's my thoughts on it. I'm out.